professionals and farmers have all felt the pressure in different ways, notwithstanding the improved macroeconomic stability. A lot has happened since 7th December 2024, and I know many of us continue to reflect on it every day. I congratulate President John Dramani Mahama on his first year in office, and I sincerely wish him well in the discharge of his mandate. The Ghanaian people have bestowed a sacred trust on him, and he cannot afford to fail them. I therefore urge him to continue to guard jealously the peace, stability, and unity of our nation. Ghana has always stood out as a beacon in a region that has seen too much turmoil and instability. The foundation President Mahama inherited was solid in many ways. It is imperative that we build on it and not let it slip. I say this because this matters more now than ever. You may have heard about the results of the 2025 Global Peace Index. Ghana has dropped 6 places to 61st in the world, and from 4th to 7th in sub-Saharan Africa. They point to growing security worries and pockets of unrest in the country. Again, one of Ghana's greatest strengths since the inception of the Fourth Republic has been the independence and credibility of our democratic institutions. The world looks at us and says that is how democracy should work. But in the course of the year, we have seen gaping cracks appearing. For example, the manner in which Ghana's third female Chief Justice was hounded out of office in fulfillment of a campaign pledge hurt many of us who believe in the independence of the judiciary. Let me stress unequivocally that when institutions are weakened, democracy is weakened. When institutions are politicized, trust is lost. Ghana's democracy must never be sacrificed on the altar of short-term political advantage. There could be no turning back for our nation. Many Ghanaians have expressed concern about the direction of our national cohesion and the strength of our democratic institutions. These concerns should not be dismissed. When citizens begin to worry about the fairness, independence, and consistency, confidence is affected. And when confidence is shaken, progress becomes harder. I therefore respectfully advise President Mahama to focus on strengthening, not undermining, the institutions that underpin our democratic order. To my brothers and sisters in the New Patriotic Party, this is a defining moment in our journey. Ours is a party founded on the principles of freedom, justice, and opportunities for all. These ideals demand more than slogans. They demand unity, discipline, and leadership rooted in selfless service and unquestionable character. As a family, we may differ in opinions, but we must never differ in purpose. Division weakens us, unity strengthens us, and history will judge us not by how loudly we speak, but by how wisely we choose. This new year calls on us to rally together and to select a leader of integrity, dedication, and a genuine spirit of service, someone who understands that leadership is not about privilege, but about responsibility. It's not about a few people prospering, but about every Ghanaian having a fair chance to succeed. On 31st January, we will choose our flag bearer for the
Western Diamond Television. Oman Mpuntuo jumedie su eni. Ewiai ya mawaha ya sanso amau akwaba. ene ya ne say awie ne ye bisa se ne wapom etie ene awie and of course ye gidi pa se wakese no adomo ne mobolo hunu ebata kire nti ene edom ne ninti ne Ghana for do no anu a ene awie yi mwagibra mo hwen amutie nyina no ye gidi pa se mo hoye nso ana ye warehemu se brono ahodo amu so nyina no nso no eho eye boko empeso ahodo ni nyina so eye boko ewie ya tena se Oman Ghana enkomo a edi mpuntuo mapa eba enkomo a etimi ema amamuomu ntiase eba enkomo a ye pagya obia wo chefa ewomu emre ena aso se ye sinkonwa na edi dwumadie no eba wa kwan mu free eye emprempren kozi se no nsia bebo no wadare make ho na ye no ensam ahodo ni nyina mu esuko ya tena se ye na production team na se Michael Yaru ene oye 1,000 Michael Yaru or MCR at the same time no ono ena enei o chinchim eye cameras no enso etimi ede amaye mana prek air technician on duty Samuel Dingo, thank you so much. Me din Osikani Frimpong Manso ewie ya tena se enkoma ye die no enye yen wo fidua mu ase pe ena ye pagya sa nkomo no na ye pagya sa nkomo no mpa ene wo a wo hwen wo ekirikyiri ne benchi ayen so no se unya echefa ewo mu the sent no what the WhatsApp and a text ebeba 0248071174 0248071174 WhatsApp and a text message no na odi afa e di aba afaitie yeah live and every on all our social media platforms on Facebook Western Diamond TV Live on Facebook uko wana one like and page no odo comment aba uwi ana wa share link no e de amaye on YouTube nso Western Diamond TV Live uko wa just subscribe to your channel no uwi ana ode o comment aka ho na wa share link no enso etimi e de amaye ewie the promise o say enkomodie no ebeye enkomodie a ede emfasodie bebrebe no ano ene ntiase ahodo no enso ebebrew yebu nkompo ahweachi 2025 ebesene koye first year of President John Mahama and the NDC in government afi ba kwa besene ko yebu nkompo ahweachi afi ebesene koye no enema bensa ana sen na oman no mutie amamu a NDC ora John Mahama ene na pamfo de baaye no na esefata ana na ya de ya chichemu ya hwe eye the executive na ya hwe eye the judiciary na ya ba eye the legislature entino awiai ya bebo de awura eye the judiciary na yetimi ya hwe last year the researcher President John Mahama na NDC yese wamo research eye Ghana the biano on the side of the judiciary say enana etie etinawei ehon na yede nkomo no ebewura na I am happy to announce to you say yane a private legal practitioner ene bedisa enkomo no e ofia say ene awiei na lawyer Victor Owusu eba be kansa ofidua mu ase na specifically yahwe eye the judiciary under President John Mahama first year 1 year no judiciary no research also ye no et say if you care to know and here oba ye no within 10 months no otimi appointee justices by 65 very so no the former chief justice and here she was hounded out of office and some bebrebe no the judiciary system under John Mahama the first year no ehon komo na awiei yane lawyer Victor Owusu esinkonwa yane no eba be page na fe nkoma wodo aka akire nyina nso yatimi de abrew aka sam 25 days na MPP akwakoto aba Franka Tunim na ye be page asan komo no nso kakra na fe de be sha ase no ebeye the starting the year right series enura ye sha ase esan se 2026 no asese nipa etimi di ye 2026 no wamo hwe omo tie no so mutimi make progress abrabona se progress in life and se wotina dada no amu e ma fi ba wieye no aka se nyame beye nyame wa ya wie aka na mo wa wo hwe me no wo betu na hokeka wo de ba wura eye anamo na wo tunu mu na etimi ede nkunimdie mapa enso etimi ede aba enura yehwe eniema miensa 2026 ya ye wo muyi wo de hya ase a ebeboa wo ewie yehwe eye eniema enum bia abusua ebetimi aboa wo ama 2026 be kwa wie ye no. Now one, why are successful in life? Two, we are successful on swa and your finances and our finances and so as I said a anymore and to know a way much now quite power buffer swa 2026 you know over to me I am successful financially now we're gaining financial freedom. So that is it. Starting your year right series day 2 yeah 5 things to do in order to better your life and increase your financial story this year. And you know that is it. I was here and chira ya de ebra no free enra enne ekosi fiada no ya antenasi ya moye trimu sa se ya krokro de abra ya ne eya experience life coaches edi nkomo na wamo nkomo die mu no enema wamo kan ya no ena ye tintim de gu ankrata so a ye de wo eche enti enra de no omo hwe nyina no minim pefesa mu take note awia nso munya adaje na mu take note of eye enkomo bia do a ye di e wo ha say with regards to starting the year right series day 2 5 things to do in order to better your life and increase your financial story this year. But the other kind your sources of income. Your sources of income. When you rely on one source of income, the greatest financial when you relying on one source of income is the greatest financial catastrophe. Before you learn how to manage your money, you need the money to manage. But obi wo ho a na adwuma ye ba akopɛ na de mmɔbɔ ne sɛ adwuma ye ba akopɛ no ɛyɛ bosome aketua adwuma ɛne wɔyɛ bosome aketua adwuma na ɛka kyerɛ wɔ ne sɛ ɛntimi ntɔ asase ɛma wo nsi dan nsi so ɛntimi ma wo ntɔ dan ana afie ɛntimi ma wo ntɔ kaa bosome aketua adwuma ɛntimi ma wo ɛmmɔ bra ɛsɛfata. That is the fact. The naked truth are and I may can wo and you know when you rely solely on trust me wabra baba mo wan hwa obenya duru baabi no ye be fra sansani enso na bia na nya wa but awai maba me be tuufo na ma hye wo nkuran se saw pesa 2026 year wo mu yi ene ma koyie de mawa unya financial freedom wa but modern power say obe increase your source of income baby a usika efri ba no bi ekwan ba ko bi ka ho entenei we ya bosumi adwuma but modern na pe bodua bi ewo one side na chance ye entino bodua no eno ye ka de say investment and ye why ye siwa nkakra emu betra e ba beye we japade ama entiri manso aba benya emu emfaso entino in order for you to better your life and increase your financial story this year no one as I said sources of income no bebre it shouldn't be one entino you don't rely on one source of income. It is the greatest financial catastrophe. Before you learn how to manage your money, you need the money to manage. And you know, kwaya na ansana ubetimi asua kwaya faso e manage sika no. Ebusua wo nya sika no ansa. Na sika ni wonsamu a obesi dan manage sika. And you know, your sources of income this year no SSA bebrebe no at least miensa. You don't rely on one source of income. Bosome aketua one year when imbegu ase we remain poor for the rest of your life. take note. Yanko number 2. Abusia, say onya sika tiebiem sika ba won samwa. De ube save no eno na ye wo de ya wo. Tie. Yemfa ne say oya bosumi adwuma. Bosumi akatua ba ebia 2000 Ghana cedis. 2000 Ghana cedis no. Sa 2000 cedis ni nya wo de ya. Ne obeti ato wo de asie no. Sa sika no a wo de asie no eno na ye wo de ya. Ne aka no eye enipa bi mu de ya wo mu a won be provide services at the amount no. Sa sika na de betua mo kanti no. Sa sika no enya wo de ya until say obehunu kwan e be fa so abe save sika no. Sika wa save no ena ye betimi aka say ye wo de ya. And 2026 no, in order to better your life and increase your financial story no, 1, you must learn how to save. Don't just spend everything you receive. Sika bi e be ba nsem bia no me pa chaw and spend it. Money speaks one language. If you save me today, I will serve you tomorrow. And you know, sika kasa ba ko pena sika ete ase. Sa sika ba on samwa. Ne awudi be sie no for dachi no. Eno na dachi e be som wo. Enti wan fa sika ni bia nsia a. Kai na se no za dachi enya ade a obenya sika ma sika na ba be som wo. Enti no, don't just spend everything you receive. Money speaks one language. If you save me today, I will serve you tomorrow. Save part of what you earn. The part you save is the money you can call your own. The rest of the money belongs to people who give you services. And you know, obosumi aketu about 2,000 Ghana cedis. What save will be 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis, you know, what save and no na usika. 1,000 Ghana cedis na akano. Obefoka, obeto aduane, obeto nkania, obeto nsuo, obetua kane ho enkro ne ba. Saa sika ne nyina ne nya wo de a. Eye amanfo bi a omo provide services bi de amawo esika. Enti wo de sika ne nyina no ema amanfo a kai na hye no so se wantimi ansave. Na daachi bi no wa wonni sika bi eda ho abetimi aka se saa sika we de eye mi sika enti no wadaroma afi sika bi e beba unsem bia no wo de chemu miensa na fa baako esie che sika no mu miensa na fa baako esie for eye ka de say daachi se de beyo a wo benya nsie chi ba daachi bi yanko the next one. Your investment me ba chaw who save sika no enya no anu no because who save sika na sika da ho na sika no enya hwe na sika no da ho a sika no famfa so bi amrew entity. Try to invest your savings. Sika na wo de asie no bomode na pe bi fa yo ade a wo de yo a edi sika ni bi ba be ka ho de amount no eno na your friend investment. Enti no say saving money is not enough. No money should sit idle in your account. Money should be invested to get more money. That is how wealth is created. Enti opese odi ya anya se obosumi sika ba ana wanya sika bi na wate bi ato ne awate di ato no masa sika ne nya adwuma emaw na adwuma sika ne be ye di amaw no ensan fa sika hodo emra. Enti saving money is not enough. No money should sit idle in your account. Money should be invested to get more money. That is how wealth is created. And two person with the afimu sikanwa wati bi de asie no sa sika na de asie no ayebetimi aka se eyewu sika no invest sa sika no into other businesses e de sika ni bi ba be ka ho eno ne kwan a ye fa so a ye create wealth. The next one, be financial discipline. Nipa bebrenya financial discipline. You can't make it in life when you spend your money to please people. Obi wa and yeah, essence so person ye o gini din o be say o show off normal man for hu so wono so aba wono so kakra won hu ntino enieme hu hia nkoam ene odi ni sika eye se ne be ya man for mbaka so abrantie we de ogina nan so abusua Ujina wonai so na sika no a all spend no. And sound so map back to your wallet and answer your account. Sabia kudonto ensem na wudi no. Enti you can't make it in life when you spend your money to please people. Don't make decisions because of what people will say about you for fear of missing out. Hey, opa mayanka so wayiramu wonya akakra hye ho no enei wudi ni krampo no asesa chese ye hwehwe okra ye hu enei untimi anyi sika enkyere sa ye bema opa mo nkasa ansem ni nyina emane mu abamu emane mu abonfia be financial discipline sika no a wanya no wuchemu miensa wode baako akosie wode baako aye eniema esese wode ye na fe baako na aka no nso no eniema a wo pe no na wode aye emma kwan ma amanfo nsam wo mbeka etia wunti no on spend this sika anyhow just to please people. Don't do that. Afi sauta yes abia no ajai wobi wo a ne sika enton santa but mu pia opesa wo di sika etonsa ene wagye de agu eye amanfo ni nyina so na wo atua the end of the day no wo sika esesenka wo de investment no sika no ene wo spend no anyhow safo no ano ochina bi wamba beka chose wa mobra entiritie biam. You need to be financial disciplined this year if you want to make your life better and increase your financial story this year. Be financial disciplined. You can't make it in life when you spend money to please people. Don't make decisions because of what people will say about you for fear of missing out. This year, learn to say no when no is due. I said the final point. Or say your self-drive. Success is a product of deliberate and consistent action. Don't be lazy this year. Release yourself to work. Me pa chaw se obedi ye wa abraboi mu a enye da krope ene ye sori prekupe edi ye. Eye a deliberate and consistent action. Se obetu sa na mo no obeye financial discipline. Wonya sika obe save bi. Na de we save no eye usika no de investment. We yan continuously and no one betimi aka say a deliberate and consistent action lead you to wealth. Entity your self drive is very, very important. A bano a financial discipline home crone ba me pa chow afi antina fa ko fa san show dem refem an kasa me twen emrepa me matu anamo emrepa ne emrepa ne sisi ha enti sawo ya kwadwuni a sesa fa onsa ye djuma na djuma no adisika ebeba obotomu. And these are the 5 things to do in order to better your life and increase your financial story this year. 1, your sources of income. 2, your savings. 3, your investment. 4, be financial discipline. And finally, your self-drive. Take note of these things. Nafa tuwa na mo afi be kwa wiye no obe frame dia dance ya base enkoma me no be di ye no uye ye no wanya ensunsanso papa amu abrabo etimi asesa etini day 2 of starting your year right no ene enye di besi na me adomu a ena aka nyina no so no yetina sia ye bebo ho eye enkomo na watimi asua bibi e de afrim afi asese nipa eni nyamema ediye ewo abraboemu. 26 minutes gone past 4. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ebe wie eye the Greater Accra Regional Campaign no ene in some 3 constituencies in the Greater Accra region. Anyaso Trom constituency, Amasaman constituency, Trobu constituency. Where eye constituency miensa ewo the Greater Accra region ene ena aproba wa shase e Greater Accra region no wode ni nyina no ebe wiye anopa no woko enya so tuom constituency na ohwe eye dom ena afei party fu a womo ebe kire anisode ma papa no ana eburagene ne ntiase so wo wiye ye no ene empempren owo Amasaman constituency na enumere kura no the beko PM our trouble constituency na we the Greater Accra Regional Campaign no enne but there are some videos wa and the constituency awodo a all ko nyina no yensa kan ye di kyerɛ na ye kyerɛ say the numbers data and afa prophecies no ye kan nyina abomu a correspond ema uhunu de eko nti sa wonya nte niam bi ase a numbers a eba ebesia Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia and a natural support from the man no ye fair no na fe ye de aka eye posters ahodo a wo de opinion polls aba global info analytics Cas Ghana afe Africa policy lens no wo maka nyina no say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia is likely to win the January 31st presidential primary MPP ebeko enti ye the numbers na ye hu no compare souvenir opinion polls na wo mo aye no a na fe enkom sha wodo e ba ye no nso no ya de aka ho na fe enkomo no atimi adimu enti no wo hwe we ya Krowa constituency enra look at the natural supporter MPP fu e wo Krowa constituency e de che Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia enti no ye ba ma videos ni bi na watimi ahunu de eko yaro wadaroma fa videos no egum na
Ajo, kejo, posso não haver fraco. Bawumia da naso,
it is possible, 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 it is possible.
We need Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. We love him because he can lead us to the Boshe assassin also. Bawumia ladies. Yeah, that's it. Bawumia ladies. Yeah, Bawumia ladies. Odanama.
Ajo, kejo, posso não haver fraco. Bawumia da naso,
we are going for quality, super legit. Utilization. Better Ghana be the target. More selling for the market. Better school for the students. Better road for the outskirts. Yeah, nah, MPP, vis-a-vis. On your chakule is legit. Dr. Bawumia upon the seat. We are super, we are elite. MPP, vis-a-vis. On your chakule is legit. Dr. Bawumia upon the seat. We are super, we are elite. All the against them go cry. All die be die.
We need Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. We love him because he can lead us to the Boshe assassin also. Bawumia ladies. Yeah, that's it. Bawumia ladies. Yeah, Bawumia ladies. Odanama.
Ajo, kejo, posso não haver fraco. Bawumia da naso,
we are going for quality, super legit. Utilize Better Ghana be the target.
Campaign no and in a year these 3 constituencies. Obeye Yaron Pacho Fato Sumame. Why? Obeye 3 constituencies na what nina no etimi abawiye ene or Greater Accra region. We are Greater Accra region wa me sure say we move straight to the Ashanti region. At the meantime no ne wife Her Excellency Haja Samira Baumia also wa Ashanti region. Ntino ye hwe say bia Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ewie Greater Accra region to no a obeto no ewo Ashanti region a ye hwe ntino anya so tuom constituency ama Saman constituency trouble constituency. These are the 3 constituencies that Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia the campaign ni nyina wo Greater Accra no ebeba wiye enne ye wish no the best of luck na men kan ho onka team no na fe wono mo ano na delegate no nso a womo esihiri tu hene no eduru ho a mon kai no aka 25 days na party no akwa choose a leader na me ware hyimu se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ena ebewini na wasen tu franka ade ama the New Patriotic Party nkunimdie mapa ebeba nkunimdie kase ebeba sa nkunimdie no ebekosoa toasoa 2028 MPP ebeba abemu Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ebe lead the party no ama party ni setimi aka tumi a wo hwehwe no etino ne wo ho enso eno no enrada mesia nkomo bi ase wo fidua mu hase na yebisa President John Mahama ne NDC say wamba ya afiba akumunie no 1 we have not seen a single infrastructure development. Last year, the whole of last year, President John Mahama and NDC are buying a waste 1 year no. Wama maya infrastructure baku pempo. A record se woho. 2. Economy no, yes, indicators no were pointing at the right direction. Inflation single digit 6.3. Exchange rate dollar no any cedi no any na cedi no appreciate kama. A banner you can say interest rate at the bank debt to GDP and the percentages were good, and indeed Sanya money na good as I say reflected na Ghana for sitting na Moses Kakra. But what did we see last year? A niema buo egadifuo eka makosem kire wa hona abadia tum se aban no oteso no sai indicators no wenim ho hweye won fa measures bia nwu apono so a lead to that better economic fundamentals no de obi ye ena so mfa so no abeto aban we wo kwa mu a ene odigi ne din. In any case, o pump over $10 billion into the forest market. Na city no na da do connect na 14. Ultimate stabilizing ba 11 na. Sa $10 billion no o stabilizing city no o pump di gu mu no. Sa $10 billion no ebetimi yesi factories bebrebe no ama Ghana mebunu a wo mu ne adwuma ya nya adwuma ni bi ayo. Sa $10 billion no Bank of Ghana a pump into the forest market no etimi ka kwan bebre $10 billion no etimi si school adan $10 billion no etimi create nyuma $10 billion no etimi fa nurse for na teacher for adwuma mu etimi me come tira o say indicators no were very good on paper, but on grounds no trust me na nye as in nwibini esoro ne dia wo asia no aye peche enti ya nyamfaso bia efiri so se aban wei wo bi bijwa afi wei na eso ye afi wei de behunu President Mahama ne NDC emwode ne bo eba no amamuo mu a enti no afi ya sha ase na 6th of January ye hwe ehye ya President John Mahama ne the economic management team e de begu apono so na yetimi hunu the real performance of President John Mahama and the NDC government. Me pa cha nra me pagya nkomo bi se aba ne de ya to awie 2024 ne ya to aba no Ghana force MPP nkofie NDC mra but President Nadanko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia akwanya wo munya ye ombesom ye emfie nwotwe no transformation a wo mutimi transforming wo man Ghana all sectors no yentimi mpia nhye mpaase sa keke no history no mo make here ntino as I say yama entirima any the Gen Z's na nyom ho ntiase se mmere bia besene kro no na sa niema we ni omamu ha aban bi na ba ya na nhye papa ene ni swade unu papa wo ntino wotimi ehye sa niema we nyina ma enei ya unu say normal e kan ho mmere bia besene kro ne en kan ho from 2017 babesi 2024 Adanko Akufo-Addo abaya da Roma Anyama SSI. And I gina jobs are Nanado equity at the various security services. And yakika bomuno over 57,000 jobs were created between 2017 and 2024 by the MPP Akufo-Addo Bawumia led government. Over 58,000 jobs were created between that span of time. Enti enei sese nwuma ni nyina no aban bitimi kreti ya eho surpluses no ayede we ya Ghana Police Service for the first time wamo enya accoutrement for the first time aban bia ba wade hye papa ba for the first time aprosifu ana baby a wamo da ase obi empena agwa ye edan kete wano na yere ne ma omu nyina agudan num Nana Adanko Akufo-Addo ne ba ya wobesisi adankura hodo adema eye aprosifo and da wo bia no e okwabenya no the former IGP wo bonani ana dane no suo se wo hunu bi da sa ban bia ba ama wadwen aprosifo ho ama wasisi adankura hodo no ade ama wo enti wo bonana Adanko Akufo-Addo abaso ye kai enuma pa MPP aban ebaye obeye enfie nwotwe abaye to Ghana ha ewo nsunsansuo mienu papa ene bone etino when you are making a decision try to make an informed decision e be affect your life positively, that is all. Ghana Fire Service na wamu training school ya baako pe since independence Nana me Bawumia da Roma wamu fi akonwa ne so no na wamu de mienu aba be ka ho abusia ya kasa ya bobbo so a nya ne ene ebe so enti President John Dramani Mahama wada Roma o first ya ba wiye ye bisa say give us the number of employment we create at the various security services. To Ghana National Fire Service, infrastructure development 2017 to 2024, overwhelming. Construction of forensic laboratory at the national headquarters, construction of 16 office accommodation, fire training school in Wungu, Chebi, and Drea Nkwanta, Frimpong, and 2. Completed asphalt overlay at Tamale and Savannah regional headquarters and Parade Square at Jamestown. Fenced wall construction at Tamale regional headquarters. Drilled boreholes. Chase Eniema bebrebe noa ena nanado adaroma. Ghana National Fire Service for Ensakaye. Recruitment in 15,000. State of equipment. Or procure 9,580 delivery horses. Edema you can say Ghana Fire Service. 3,100 drams of foam concentrate. 1,314 dry powder fire extinguishers. 1,470 thermal suit. That is PPEs. 463 pumps. 750 CO2 extinguishers. Just a niyama bebrebe no a ena nanado adaroma. Otimi at the core the various security services. I can see a boboswa and yet net any other source. abusia yedura maafo so ane akai anom Your Excellency President John Dramani Mahama 1 year abesenko ya hunu hweye second year mu na awo no wo bibi ya afi ana sese wutimi ye wantimi anye na afi mu a next year wo party no ekwa akoyi flag bearer adaji ni poso 2028 campaign ahyase ti da ben biem we eye niye ye kri president adwen sisu se emre eniho enti no bibi ya won hyase nye no entem yan for fan we NCAC 43 minutes gone past the hour 4 Western Diamond Television Oman Mpuntuo dwumadie eso eniemidin Osikani Frimpong Manso wadaroma program no live on all our social media platforms on Facebook Western Diamond TV live on YouTube also Western Diamond TV live WhatsApp and a text 0248071174 Fabra the beje brani akenkan nyina enso etimi ede amount me di kan catch you say yene a private legal practitioner ebesi nkonwa na yene na di nkomo ye hwe eye 1 year of President John Mahama and the NDC Senate here ye focus on age na the judiciary Senate President John Mahama ne reset no effect ben na judiciary no enyaye enti no lawyer Victor Owusu ofiase enche obetenenka awiai Pure Health Clinic enuro no ebi wo ho ebi ana osode anopa ohunam tutu onye adwumadin bia ye nso no wakiri bremo ya oya otenka pa se nipadua no bibi nkoye wo mu a adaroma enti na wonka se eye normal enye normal uhia eye Dr. Kankam enuro ni bi anom na ba ko America recommend dia ma no eye Kankam bitters se osisi na ya oya se wa poso na ya oya obi de eye piles obi de eye hemorrhage bomade na kope Kankam bitters ni bi na tonom afeitie onom Kankam bitters na yo ba efijikomu yaw no ha biara eyi ni nyina na ede afiri ho Kankam tie-stop mixture nso wode aba malaria fever typhoid fever onom a ebeturi nyina se ede amaw onom Kankam tie-stop mixture na tiwanum amwatimi atibiadi wobi se na immune system no aba fomo sa hoode ne ba fomo a wanhwa nyadewa wudo nyina betimi aba bebo ato bomode na pe eye Kankam tie-stop mixture ne bi nanom afeitie onom Kankam tie-stop mixture no a boni paduan ho bind free ensa yade ahodo ho o de Kankam ko capsules aba ko no ba bia fifiri wo bia no akoma to yam unya Kankam ko capsules ni bi na wono mu a ebe hyi ni nyina se ama wanya nipadua mu kwa ahosan biem afaitie wamo ye adwumaden epagya ne mamu oduro no bon so be wi adwuma na anwumre obedu fie no waposo yo ya eba sai ha ho maunsanka Kankam ointment tikakra bi fasira baabi a oyawo ne wo no ubede nyane no ne oyawo ni nyina no eko enroi ubodi raheba na drugstore bi ebe nwo mu a ubenya bi ato dodo na wo peto aton a ya na wa Fred Dr. Kankam ewo huma iso 0246 710 712 eso afre 0274506976 eso Ope Pure Health Clinic at Akwaya rom ewo Takoradi aseke Christian Faith Church woman ni din kwani mu wom eben obri lotteries etino de oho eno no one Dr. Kankam eni eye kasubo mu yabekona yama eye lawyer Victor Owusu aha na yama na kwaba na dika aka che o se ye hwe eye the judiciary President John Dramani Mahama afi ba ko ebese no ko ye no ne reset na no so reset no effect ben ena enei enyaye ewo judiciary no so na fe yedi nkomo kakra e dia fa eye afimu judiciary no say necessary banya otisui ene the attorney general and afi the chief justice ene omo makaro e pushi eye judiciary no e ma omunya enai papa ejina so lawyer Victor Owusu lawyer ewe maha
that's it
na ohuna muti say
oh nyame adom
you be fine very well very well na wo man Ghana mprempren emuti say yes and say nipa dodo no a obi so om say oman no muti sen a ensem o mo kan nye encouraging 1 year nie President John Mahama mamuo ene sene na o expect say oba ye no niema no wo ye no ebetimi apege oman na duru empempensuo bi no saa pepepe na 1 year abese no kono hu no ana
Dabi
wa hu ne saa
me hu ne saa because expectation no is high. And so no, definitely no. Ghana problems there, to be honest. And yet one day are there. And so no, I'm not expecting things to be that good now. But you never know. But for now, I don't see anything so good.
Okay.
But we are hoping for the best. Say with time things can get better.
I see.
And yet bad. But dollar number from attitude also but expectation was so high. It's Mikasa.
I see.
Yeah.
But say you fire indicators of the economy and now lawyer pointing at the right direction on paper and indicators come but on grounds there were problems because uko from where na one nipa di nkomo a wo say yes cd appreciate enso enei eniema no a ye krafra mo no ne ba no ebo dada no a ena eda so ewo ho yes ene ye can say inflation ya recorded single digit inflation anka se eniema bo no kra na anya hwe kra no ejina ba bi ejina na ye so te ba fam kakra enso no esoro kwa na eko entino saa eye indicators ya eye good on paper na on grounds no yenya positive effect no wa wadaroma saa die we to asoa kwa kosi ebia 2026 ya wie ya wa manu be yesen say na ubehunu say na eniema beko was amanfo abre already ana yes.
Oh, indicators, you know, there at times, you know, I get a bit worried because the indicators are in the right direction, but it doesn't reflect in the ordinary Ghanaian's pocket. Ubeko Bank of Ghana will bring their rate 10 point something. Ubeko black market, even 11. Ubeko kwabiana munye bikra.
That's right.
When you go to the banks, they don't even want to give you the dollar. Osika Owa, they will tell you say initially it was 3% if you want to take your own dollar for the dollar. Right now, they will tell you say be new okra. So the indicators, I don't know how they are getting the indicators. And I make earlier no, the indicators are making expectations so high, but it is not felt in the pocket. Still. So if the government will be able to do something about it for us to feel it in our pocket, then there will be this correlation between indicators and how we are feeling it in our pocket. There won't be any problem.
I see.
Because Obanas, I will say, when you're a 8As from secondary school, when you're admission to go and read medicine, to go and read law, somebody when you're 8As there, then you are a very, very good student.
That's right.
You've gone to meet your peers in the university to read law, to read medicine, to read to do engineering. After the then that means how did you get the 80s? There was a problem.
Yeah.
There's a for some backdoor be and
yeah.
So you should be able to feel it in our pocket. That's the most important thing. Forget about indicators. The ordinary Ghanaian don't need indicators. The ordinary Ghanaian needs something in his pocket to be able to provide for the family, pay school fees, buy fuel for the car, buy electricity, buy water. These are the main things that we need for ourselves. So indicators, we don't need it. A lot of people don't even go to the news to check indicators. It's only for mostly for the educated people.
That's right.
Or people who wants to know what is going on. If not today, I mean, I know that the Chrome or the indicator.
Indicators in here, yeah.
If we need it, we need to feel it in our pockets.
That's right.
But if it is not correlating with how we are feeling it in our pocket, then there's no need. Then the government should work out. 1 year, 1 year is the past year was a honeymoon for the government. Going forward, I believe the government should be able to do more to improve the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian.
I feel to the surprise of many Ghanaians, a new year bonus President John Mahama de Mayen ensuo buo enyina mankane abuo January 1 watu adwumafo aketua 9% no se obetime de amom watu ensuo na enyina mankane abuo mu ekobeye yɛmfa no sɛ 30% yɛka mu a saa eniema we nyina no economy anka papa no lawyer me de wa hyase afiri ase beba judiciary side wo because oman ye nyina yetimbi ye tobi uto niema me nso me to niema ye bidwa oman no enti sɛ eniema eya adenti na adwumafo aketua 9% pe na so betimi de amom New Year bonus and enyinamonkane ani ensuo buo ya pejamu. Meanwhile, amanfo no da so kamu se ahokyere wom ho ekyere wom. Lawyer, who does that?
Some Ghanaians don't want to speak the truth.
Some Ghanaians don't want to speak the truth.
They think the government should still be giving some more time. But you see, for how long can we wait? A time will come after the dosi say no. They are as you said, New Year bonus pan of the man,
Yeah.
But there hasn't been any significant increase in public service salaries.
Yeah.
And as you said, the indicators are there, but still, you go and buy the thing, the prices are still high. Still, and also for it to be in correlation with the fuel reduction there, still people are complaining. But you see, we Ghanaians, we have a very nice attitude with respect to new government. Then the MPPI 2017, the goodwill was there.
Yeah.
When the goodwill is there, I saw you don't see the bad side, but when a cut deeper, we say later, we say no. I know Ghanaians will start complaining again because things are not going so well, in my opinion. Let's forget about the indicators. Let's watch what the government is doing. If prices and utility bills continues to go high with no increments, proper increments in salaries, that's when we will see the previous government did better.
Okay. So I find our journey a lawyer Victor Owusu or a private legal practitioner and no AD enkomo. Na ye body the judiciary. Na yahwe. President John Dramani Mahama ne first year no. Say na etie. Ne reset no would be echo the judiciary. Yan shall from a year the Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akuretinga Ayini. A law lecturer. And to me, time when President John Mahama Ebony didn't say, "Wa nominating no, many years." Na because you obabe ye Juma Sunday ama o mine. Wamo wako vet na wamo e pass no a oso afena mu swaye no. Ne first year anamoa wo 2 year. The first anamoa o 2 year. Say cases involving a year you can say former NDC appointees, high profile criminal cases for that matter. And yet what far docket knows we know who here or piato nche enya no monko we jai sanfo ni nyina cases no a wo se o man no enye interested biemu no cases are involve past appointees of the NDC. Attorney General and more by or shasi 2 year. Council, you maybe say, were you surprised? Were you surprised to have seen a year Attorney General was off the most high? So be ma peri ya ye dwuma na obaya o first shot and it's a who discharge every NDC formal appointees are woman sem ewo court anka. You expect to say obeba beto aso. Lawyer.
Okay. So first of all, Attorney General, the law gives the Attorney General the power to do something called nolle prosequi.
That's right.
And the nolle prosequi, you know, the judge does not have any authority to question the Attorney General while you are discontinuing with the case.
Okay.
So it is within the rights of the Attorney General to do that. Say the state doesn't want to prosecute or go on with the matter, or they want to come back later. So it is within the powers of the Attorney General to do that. But going forward, we realize that Attorney General, as you said, the nolle prosequi was in respect of only prosecutions against the previous NDC government.
That's right.
Appointees. I don't know. Of the views, it will send a bad signal, making it more politically biased. Because if Attorney General, you are the Attorney General for the whole country.
That's right.
And if there is some allegation of misconduct on a former appointee, you at least you go ahead with the matter to give the public some confidence. Say, if there is a problem with any party member, whether MPP or NDC, you go ahead to prosecute the person. But to enter a nolle prosequi against only appointees of the former government, that means it gives a bad signal. The Attorney General, I respect him very well, a very learned man, Mr. Ayene, very senior, seasoned lawyer. But with that position, it's so obvious, ABR, because of certain political influence. Yes, sir. I don't know the reason why he did that, but from my observation, I would just say, because of political influence, just to favor one side. That's what I think. I don't think it was a good thing though. If you really want to save Ghana, you're not saving Ghana because of NDC. You're not saving Ghana because of MPP. You're saving Ghana for all of us.
That's
so
right.
You have to prosecute the case to the best of your ability. But to come and say those cases were started under MPP. What if MPP also comes to power and all these MPP appointees, we also say we are going to enter nolle prosequi against their cases? That means anybody will just come, with all due respect, or in quotes, abscond, embezzle state funds or cause financial loss to the state, pray very hard for his party to come to power, and the party will set him free. It's not a good signal. You see, we have to give Ghanaians the confidence as elected individuals. Say, when you are coming, you are not coming for one party, you are coming for Ghanaians. And you know, to discontinue cases against the former ONU, I had a little bit of a problem with it.
I see.
Yeah.
One a year instance, Ghana for a Kasa Bibrifa, the former governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
Dr. Dufour.
Former governor, okay.
Yes. Dr. Dufour, a case, you know, or say, and Dr. Dufour, etimi etua, I think 60% of the money. Now 40%, you know, they are writing off Eddie Amano. In law, me lawyer you know. In law, sir, and near mano, woho. Now, what quan ben soon as I say, or mine fa na any idea, or di or mine anymore, or yet at a more for penino. Offer so etimi etu sana mono. Was why yes, I no. A man forecast okay, fine, see ano. Or mamma who say empenning for no. One more ebetimi a riska. O riska. Now what 60% of money no we riano. Edi ato. Enti ye kire woni ade okọ quarter. Now I can so okay. Emra we anyway. Ese. Pempen so a me gina musisi ano. Metimi provide 60% of the amount. I will go free. Lawyer, wadaruma, Samra no wa, Quan Benson, as I said, were mine fa. na yɛde yɛ adwuma a ɛnkɔnkɔfa nkyi no wahyew biara mba because amanfoɔ ɛkasa ha ɛsan so wɔyɛ ndc ni nti no ɛna ɔyɛ saa no npp ni bi asɛm ɛwɔ court a na ɛfa ɛyɛ ebi a causing financial loss to the state a yɛhunu sɛ attorney general ne bɛka sɛ saa nipa no ntua this percent of the money na ɔnkɔ free
Okay.
Baby, I do kwan ben so na ese fa na say be discharge saa ade no a e discharge ni.
Okay. So about the criminal cases now. We look at something called the mens rea. That is a motive. So the mere fact that you even had the motive to commit the offense is an offense.
Okay.
So it's not about getting the motive, committing the offense, and say you are going to pay. Who will be out there? That's a later you return the goods or the money or the thing. You still
where we are.
Yeah. And don't think I say okay, me about my such and no. Is it the motive? Once you've had the motive, no, there should be a punishment to deter like-minded persons from even having motive to even steal. Because that's how they bar. If misappropriated the person's property, so for the government to say the former governor should pay 60% and let go, I don't think it was a good thing. Because still, what about the 40%? That one is a criminal aspect. You can take a civil aspect to recover any money that you think he owes. No one, you see, it's not really about incarcerating the person. It's about recovering the money. So if you're able to recover the money, as to whether you continue with the case, that one is up to you. But you recover the money with interest for the state. Otherwise, as you said, Obi Diska, then if I mean, we did 100 million, maybe 40%.
That's right.
Then I'll keep 60. So that if there's a new government, I'll just say, okay, they may more than 50% out of the money. No. It's not. It is sending a bad signal to like-minded individuals. Oh, maybe let me go. No, you shouldn't even think of stealing state money. You shouldn't even think of embezzling state money, causing financial loss to the state. Then what is the essence of the law for causing financial loss to the state? The moment you even think of it and you take a positive step, you should be held accountable.
I see. And graphic online publication, AG drops charges against Dr. Dufour others after 60% recovery in Unibank case.
So what happens to the 40%?
That is the key question Ghana for Bisa.
What happens to the 40%? Because the 40%, I don't know the total amount involved though. But I don't think the 40% will be a meager amount. The 40% I'm sure will be something in the millions. So what about the 40%? Is this not causing financial loss to the state? So,
I see. I think the reset agenda President John Mahama essay or reset bia wa Ghana has the judiciary. The reset no or can yes or reset no. Baby outi wohwɛ nhyehyɛeɛ ne nneɛma ahodoɔ a reset ne dia ba was the reset politically motivated anaasɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛneɛ ɛda wo pefee a baabi a Ghana aduru no yɛn judiciary no ɛsɛ sɛ saa nsesa no ne nsakyerɛ ne ba lawyer.
When it comes to the judiciary, as you are aware, it is one of the independent institutions in the country, independent of any political influence. Judges and magistrates, specifically the superior courts, they are appointed by the president. It is with the consultation of some of them with Council of State approval and parliamentary approval, and on the advice of the Judicial Council. If there are vacancies, you appoint judges to fill the vacancies. But you see, the Constitution itself has given enormous powers to the president to, when it comes to appointment of judges, especially with the Supreme Court judges. The president can choose who he wants to appoint as a Supreme Court judge, provided the person meets the criteria for the appointment. So with the Supreme Court, the minimum number of years that you should serve as a lawyer should be at least 15 years. At least 15 years. So if the person meets that requirement, then he or she can be appointed to the Supreme Court. But you see, because there is no specific criteria apart from the minimum requirement as a lawyer, the president can appoint anybody that he wants to, that he thinks or he deems fit to get to that position. I want to, it can come up with a lot of issues. Some people may think, so we are buying chair, we are koha, Nancy or buy, but some issues be beba. And so, I'm hoping that this constitutional review, will take up the issue of appointment of judges, so that there wouldn't be any sort of bias or any sort of favoritism on one side. And for the judges, if you deserve to be promoted, why not? And most of them are very good judges. So if they are doing their work well, it is up to them to continue the good work they are doing. But a ban of promotion here, then some people are a bit peeved because maybe the things that we buy and chair or koha, we buy and chair, and the constitution should be able to do something about it, so that there wouldn't be any form of favoritism, and I said we buy and chair and I say we is politically inclined to. You see, I put there in your point under one particular government, and also another issue. But don't we need the judges?
Yeah.
Some of the judges who were appointed recently, some of them are my mates. Some of the High Court judges, some of them are my mates.
Okay.
And I don't think they are politically exposed persons, or they have any political background. But because of their hard work, that's why they are there. Because I know them, I sat in class with them, and they are good. I've appeared before some of them, and they are good. So, you see, at times, when we bring politics in the work of the judiciary, it doesn't come up with public trust and confidence. And the politicians are also part of it. Your money here say, oh, yeah, we are buying a bit too long. We are buying a bit too long. It doesn't send a good signal. Let's leave the judges alone for them to do their job.
I see.
They are good judges. Very good judges.
Very good judges.
Very good judges.
I think in 2023, I stand to be corrected. President John Dramani Mahama Asia NDC lawyers ewo akosombo. And wakachi wa mo say wo mu hwiade na oba appointium na wa balance bench no. Mean say osusu se nanado appointment we making no lawyers no MPP sympathizers eno do makogu enti no wo ba ne reset no oba be balance ade no na ene say nanado we appoint 24 MPP lawyers also ba be appoint ebia 30 na ohunu say ade no a balance. And Akufo-Addo has packed the court with NPP inclined judges. We must balance it. President John Mahama to NDC lawyers. That I'm not a opposition leader. Sound same way. Okay. Now you to me, Now utua na mo biya. The ordinary Ghanaian ewetimu probably say adia na wo kan ye no.
Tumi ncho no. Another American. Oh, it's all about the motive. Maybe the appointment that he's making now, those appointees to the bench, they are not even NDC people. It's possible. So they are not. They don't even. They don't have any political affiliation. They are independent people, and it's because of their hard work that they've been appointed to those positions. But Unya, that comment that he made as far back as 2023, no, he said, no, Unya Kope, Rebecca said, we end this. it's unfortunate for him to have made that comment then. Yes, it's unfortunate that he made that comment. But me, to be honest, and I'm being honest with you, some of the judges are exceptionally good, regardless of when they were appointed. So when I go before them, I have no cause for any alarm to say because they were appointed in this particular era, they will be biased towards me. No. When I go before a judge, I do my case to the best of my ability. Because that judge sitting at the High Court, it's not the last place. You can go to Court of Appeal. From Court of Appeal, you can go to the Supreme Court.
That's right.
The higher you go, the more the judges. And the more the judges, the more divergent views that comes out. So do your case at the trial level to the best of your ability. And so that when it goes on appeal, because appeal is by way of rehearing. When they rehear the case, you can win. So me personally there, it's because of political talks that will give that Ghanaian the indication say the judges probably are politically inclined or politically affiliated. If not for that, because a judge wouldn't go and wear MPP or NDC colors and come and sit in the courtroom and say the MPP meeting. I'll go this way. No. About the decision is independent decision based on its own, based on the facts of the case. So we shouldn't make certain comments say, "Oh, you better normal see, you better mix MPP for so quiet, so that they will get appointment." No. But with the couple of judges that are coming, to be honest with me, to be honest with you, I don't have any reason to say they are not competent to be in the position that they are.
Okay, one conversation in Swa, candidate Mahama in a position or Kanye or say and Ukraine specifically at the Supreme Court or say Nanado and make lot of appointment to the Supreme Court. And you know, I want no understanding muno. It should be capped to I think 24 or 26 was a bibisa. But I will make it a year comment no or buy no. First 10 months by October, I guess Supreme Court to pay. Court of Appeal, High Court, Supreme Court, ya Kambomua. Appointment o make ye 10 months by October last year, na 65.
Okay.
Yes. Back 65. Wada rumor say ya decide enkomo ni ensemi egu ensane ania. Do you think that the average Ghanaian Ebenya no honti ase se sa reset na John Mahama resetting was so resetting the judiciary no and get politically motivated wadaroma and on your screen the breakdown of court appointment made by President Mahama in 9 months. 7 Supreme Court justices, 21 Court of Appeal justices, 41 High Court justices, making 69 rather. Council.
Oh, there is no upper ceiling. There's no cap.
Okay.
When it comes to the number of judges in each of the courts, or rather, there are limits.
Okay.
Minimum limits. I'm also hoping, say, the constitutional review will pick up that issue. Because right now, that means the president, through the Judicial Council, can appoint 50 Supreme Court judges, and nothing will stop him. Can appoint 100 Court of Appeal judges, nothing will stop him. Can appoint 200 High Court judges, nothing will stop him. It gives him the opportunity, it gives any president the opportunity to appoint more people. Come in, sit on the bench. But with 69 appointments within 1 year, if that is the case, then it's quite high. 69 within 1 year. Then what is going to happen in the coming 3 years? Then that means it's also going to be very, very high. But if there are vacancies, well, now to be honest, we have a lot of courts to which there are no judges. So if they are going to fill those courts, then fine. Because some of them, when they get promoted, that means you have to get a new judge to come and replace that judge, that court that the judge had been promoted. So, because I go to a court, I don't want to mention a court's name. I got there and I was told that that judge is one of the judges that has been promoted to the High Court.
Oh, I see.
So there's no judge there at the moment. Because there has to be a substantive judge. Judge for Crown Pono, a circuit court judge. On the post, oh baby. So he or she is only coming to do relieving duties in that particular court.
Okay.
So we need, that means we will have to get extra circuit court judges to fill those vacant courts, of which the judges have been promoted to the High Court. But you see, it now boils to the fact that when you are in opposition, you make certain comments, and when you come to power, you try to do it. It will give a signal, say what you are doing. You want to dilute the system. Somebody sitting outside may sit down and say, okay, then what you are saying is true.
To be 101.3.
And we just have to also watch how we talk. Because I always say, as for the judiciary, leave them. It is more with the executive and the legislature. They are appointed, they are proper, they are politicians. They are not politicians. Leave them to do their work. If there is a vacancy, you appoint somebody to go there. But the appointment should be on merit. Simple. Somebody who deserves to be there. Not just because maybe the person has links to go there, so you appoint that person. We need good judges. And the judges, to me, now, are very good.
Who's President John Mahama? Sa comment you make here nyina no ono na adwirimu no hu say appointment no ananado ye no were not based on merit, because utie consistently and come wedi about the judiciary setup of this country ya sana to me mimi hunu no entino waba ene wono so and make such an appointment and the Hawks in the NDC will feel relieved, feel happy, because you can't tell me say constitutional president to appoint any number of justices to the various courts, Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and then the High Court. Now, Obia make such appointment, we'll say a dozen. It should be capped to a certain figure. Now, Obaya, just first 6 months, 7 Supreme Court judges and justices, and I do
politics.
And what the politics na be judiciary no. That is the fact, meboa. And Ghana Bar Association near air course under this administration no. Won't mean yehwemfa.
Oh, and an American. It is by appointment from the Judicial Council. With the President, Judicial Council, parliamentary approval for the Supreme Court judges now there. So Ghana Bar Association, yes, if you think the appointment is not a good one, we can protest. But the question is, to what extent? Once a person meets the basic requirement, if it is High Court, at least 10 years at the bench, at the bar, Court of Appeal, 12 years at the bar, Supreme Court, 15 years at the bar. The person is of good moral character, of high integrity. He is somebody who is knowledgeable in the law. That means the person meets the requirements to become a judge of the High Court, Court of Appeal, or the Supreme Court. So once these requirements are there, and since there's no cap right now, if the president wants to appoint me as a High Court judge, because I'm more than 10 years at the bar, if the president wants to appoint me as a High Court judge, I can get there because the minimum requirement is 10 years at the bar.
Yeah.
I think I have an amount of integrity as well, so I should be able to go there. But the question is, the appointment should not be in such a way that maybe I'm in bed with the ruling party. That is my argument. I should be appointed based on merits.
That's right.
If I'm being appointed on merits, fine. Do you know what I mean? But if you give the Ghanaian the signal that the appointments are based because you said when you come, you also come and mix up, then it's not a good thing for our country. Okay. Because any person will also come and say, okay, then this party, you should also prepare your lawyer so that you also put them at the bench. Because if you do that, everybody will come and either there will be a clash. You have MPP judges, you have NDC, and it shouldn't be that way.
I see.
Yes, it shouldn't be that way. But to be honest, me personally, if you are even politically inclined, if you go to the bench, you should do your case as a judge without any fear or favor. Simple.
Okay.
Because as human as you are, you may have some level of inclination towards certain parts. It's normal. As we are growing, you may have certain things that you may not like. You may have people that you like, that you look up to as your mentors. That doesn't mean that you cannot be a judge. But the moment you get to that seat, forget about your political inclination. Do your work as a judge. Simple. So that, because at the end of the day, if you don't do your work as a judge and you go on political lines, then you're not going to be you're not coming up with good judgments. So you can be NPP, you can be NDC, but the moment you are writing your judgment, you do your job as a judge to the best of your ability without any political favors. Simple.
1 year of a supposed reset at the judiciary. I will say, yeah.
1 year of such a question. Such a question. So far so good. I mean, I'll say that so far so good. So far so good.
Reset in Abua.
Western region. May I practice in Western region?
Okay.
So our judges here are good. We don't have any issues with many absentee judges. Yeah, they are good. So far, so good. That's what I would say. I don't know about the other regions, but in the Western region where I practice, it's good. So far, so good.
All right. One major judiciary among the setbacks the removal of the former Chief Justice from office. The controversy surrounding the whole process, say I call holidays what the Nebusia call Sikabi and said and Sembe Brebe anti Yajina so de Yima Minedi as a lawyer. Process no. Me who said me Mpuntuo asem no.
Was it the right process?
Right process. Baby, I would tell you, say we part there and your politics and a buy no at the year.
If you look, what's Article 146 of the Constitution now? The Constitution gives the procedure for the removal of a justice of the Superior Court. No doubt about that. But we also have to go back before NDC came to power. You see, there were certain comments that they made. Oh, so they were able to remove her. Oh, maybe the woman, maybe what she did, the allegations are true. If the allegations are true, but the mere fact that they make such comments, say, they remove her, no. It gives it a political it makes it more politically motivated. That's the bottom line. As to whether the allegations are true or not, I wasn't there. I can't say she didn't do it, or I can't say she did it. But the issue goes down to the comments that the current president and his party made when they were in opposition. So the Supreme Court was biased in some of the cases, and when they come, they will do some researching. And giving some signal, be say, say number. And back again. If you give the judiciary the opportunity for them to be independent and do their work, we wouldn't even feel any bias on their side. Simple.
Okay. And Yama judiciary
because no matter what, once there is litigation in court, there will be a winner.
Yeah.
There will be a loser. No matter what, the loser wouldn't be happy about the decision of the court. What do you do? That is why it is called democracy. What do you do? And at a point, litigation must end. When it gets to that point, because definitely once there is a loser, and there is always an opportunity for him or he or she to appeal, then that means the appeal will go on till their kingdom come. But because litigation at a point must end, then we do some level beer, whatever the verdict is, you end it there. So the issue of the removal of the Chief Justice, it is within the right of the president to appoint a panel to investigate or to a committee to go into the matter. But the utterances that they made say Ombambetuno ebe konko fasum for them to know say okay say obey and pampa so why and wouldn't even go into the merit. Ghanaians, as for the committee, they've done their work. The committee report they made, it was in camera. The committee was the activities were in camera. But the committee report that they didn't make it known. I don't know if you've seen it. So on the issue of as to the allegations that have been leveled against as to whether they are true or not, because of their utterances, it has given a bad signal. Said she did it. But if there is so much confidence in the judiciary, then you wouldn't even think so. Or between I say, and I say, to me, yes, say, because when you say, these people, they are independent, whatever that they are doing, it is devoid of any political intervention. Because definitely, even any political case, there will be a winner, there will be a loser. So there can't be a draw. Say, one will win, one will lose.
Yeah.
And if a judge gives a judgment against me or ruling against me, no matter how it is, and hear me the cry, I can't go and stand somewhere and say because the judge is politically motivated in our memories. Some of them are my classmates, some of them are my juniors at the bar, but they still give rulings against me. What can I do? I can't do anything about it. If I'm not happy, I appeal. So I believe the independence of the judiciary is one of the most important creatures in our constitution. Because if you don't give them their independence for them to work as an institution, then anything. Then some people would even go to the courts because they say, then but if you give them that confidence, you boost their morale to do their work. Trust me. Judgments whether it goes in your favor or not, you're okay with it. You take your next step as a lawyer and move on. And
are you experiencing independence, as a lawyer, judiciary independence, currently, are you experiencing it? And it is a myth. There is nothing like judicial independence.
Oh, there is. Oh, yes.
Okay. Then under this administration, are you experiencing it?
From under this administration, in the last 1 year, and as I said, from where I practice in the region, there is.
Okay.
There is.
Okay.
There is, because I haven't come across any judge who has made any comments which would make me believe, say, we are or politically inclined. Yeah. So from my point of view, there is.
Okay.
So as I said, I have confidence in the system.
I see.
Going to the court. I don't know about other regions, but from where I practice, I have 100% confidence in the judges.
What to a year Nanado Abreswa? That is saying.
You see, as a lawyer, if you don't have confidence, then who should have confidence on the judges? There has always been the independence. You see, as human beings as we are, that's when you start complaining. The
BI fine.
And
okay.
You get me? Then you start having different thoughts. Because your case was a strong case. But you see, judgments are given based on the fact of the case. Maybe you have a very good case, but you didn't present your case well. If you didn't present your case well, or the procedure that you used was not good, you lose.
Okay.
It's not about how strong your case is. Especially if you're a plaintiff. You have sent your case to court. It is for you to prove your case. And if it is civil case, on some level of probability. If you're able to meet that one, the judge should give you. But if you have procedure, no, now will address one year there. Judge no facts or use it to give us a judgment. So then we start complaining. Okay. A very good, a very sound decision. It is sound to you, may not be sound to you, because the other party.
I see. And you know, say dia and na a chini agreeing the question. 2012 election petition. Decision e bae no. President John Mahama esumu. They say akoye di amano. And obo judges no abaso. Justices in abaso.
2020 there.
Nanado ankoye amano. But one criticize it
because another is a lawyer.
What court system
exactly.
I see.
I'm a lawyer. I understand.
Good.
I'm a lawyer. I understand the court system. Say, you wouldn't win every case, but you must win most of your cases. Cases you down there, so winning. Cases you are 50-50. 50-50 in the sense that your opponent also has a very good case. So this time around, no. It is for you to do a very good research, put a very strong case, then you win. Now those 2012 accepted it in good faith because he's a lawyer. In the sense that the source of fun, they say he was the one doing a case for a client, and the client had lost the case. What can you do? It's not for you to make the decision. It is somebody who is giving the decision. You can't do anything about it. So 2020, when Mama lost, he didn't take it easy. I'll be complaining. And then I make a koyemawa is good. And koyemawa and yet. What I say? I remember 2012, right after the election, and I did a press conference. He says he respects the verdict of the court, though he disagrees with them, but he respects the decision of the court. That was a very sound decision by the former president, because whether you like it or not, that is the decision of the court. Court now kasa anyway. One respects the decision now. It's up to you. But that is a decision of the court. So you take it as it is.
Lawyer, President John Mahama 2020. What did you call ya? No. One more chance here. A call a justices names unanimous 7. Why?
Politics.
Politics.
Yeah.
And one edit mwa berienne.
Yeah. Politics. It all boils down to politics.
To be 101.3.
Politics. So if 2020 Mahama Winnie verdict onya Winnie, they would have said, oh Ghana, the judges very good, but politics. So we should leave the judiciary to do their work. Simple. Or shall we, if you look at America, Donald Trump or court. That's Ankoya, he will come out, hey, Ekoye mana. No, he lead judges, no. But it shouldn't be that way. No matter what we want to lose.
Okay.
Put up a strong case before the judge and go.
All right. I was here. I found our journey and Western Diamond Television. Oman Mpuntuo you made esu eni. Share a year 2025. Eniema hodu e course wo memo ase na specifically no ye gina the judiciary na ya hwe se President John Mahama ne NDC amanyuko no reset a wo say wo ma be reset judiciary no ama Ghana for regain confidence in the judiciary no sa pepepe na etie ana etino lawyer Victor Wusu a private legal practitioner na yene na sinkonwa yene no edi enkomo no final question na fi arese mrebeba mu ani bia homa na tum na atiefo nso atimi afredo madwenkyeraba lawyer o share free time wa ndis betina akonwa iso ebepem enne cases involving MPP sympathizers and our MPP members. Why the courts and judges are one more etna such cases so Eddie and seminal air qua amount for be said way persecution. For instance, Kwabena Dubu ahin case. Abronye chairman Wuntumi, Professor Ameyawe Kunfi, and wom aka. Bail condition mpono ade be mauno. Council. One kan timwa. Bail condition betimi akipu. Ewo baby a wo ma kire wa hye no for weeks and months na da so hye wo. Wadaroma Saniama we nyina no amanfo hunu se we de persecution and not prosecution. Is that the case? Lawyer, you are on air because mentias here. Sir Obiaye Bone Attorney General or evidence.
No, you see, most of the times if the offense involves money, the bail condition, most of the times the judges will give a bail condition of an amount which exceeds the amount involved.
Okay.
Slightly higher than the amount. So for example, if you have been charged before the court for stealing or for defrauding or for causing financial loss to the state to a tune of maybe $1 million or 1 million Ghana cedis, you don't expect the judge to give a bail condition or a bail condition for an amount for 100,000 cedis. No. Either the same amount or a higher amount. And looking at the charges of these MPP guys,
to be 101.3.
the amount involved that they claim they have allegedly embezzled or caused the state to lose, these amounts are in the regions of millions of Ghana cedis. So if, for example, you have been charged for causing financial loss to the state to the tune of $2 million, I think Professor Ameyawe Kunfi's own was $2 million, to the tune of $2 million, the bail condition, one of the amounts will be about more than 2 million cedis. Now 2 million cedis, you know, you because with justification. With a justification meaning you have to come up with a property or any substantial property worth that $2 million. Now $2 million, how many people own properties in Ghana worth that amount? Even if they have that property, they don't even bring that property out for you to know say they are worth this amount. That is why some of these bail conditions are not able to be met. So if you are unable to meet a bail condition, what you have to do is to apply for a variation of the bail condition to the court that made that order, so that the court can come down and maybe take away some of the conditions, maybe with maybe a justification, you know, maybe justification if you will, maybe a surety, you know, the number of sureties in a 4 and a 3, which are in one surety, which will come out self-recognizance bail, looking at your own background. But there are certain people, trust me, even if they run away from the country, they'll be a bit young. And so, you know, when it comes to the bail conditions, you know, there are laid down procedures for the grant of bail. Of course, bail is not to be used to punish somebody. Bail, the essence of bail is to ensure that the person will always show up for prosecution. So if the judge is of the view say, oh no, and I said the prosecutor goes to court and says the matter is still under investigation or you're a flight risk, the court is likely not to grant bail unless the court is so minded, say okay, in his mind you will always be ready to show up for prosecution. So on the issue of the amount, if the amount is high, the bail condition with respect to the amount to be high. And then you see the amount, a lot of people think that when they say the amount of bail 2 million, you're not going to pay the 2 million. It is if you jump bail, your sureties are going to pay that money. And you know, on the issue of the judges don't coming up with very high amounts, you know, there, I think it is because of the amount involved with the allegations that have been leveled against them. You see, don't forget the prosecution is also a party to a case. So the prosecution will also do everything to not to secure a bail for you. Oh yeah,
I see.
Oh yeah. Some of them can go and say okay, they are not opposed to the bail application and they leave it to the court to decide on it. But some you see, if the case some of the cases, even if the prosecution is able to secure, if the prosecution is able to get the person on remand, they feel happy.
I see.
Or they are seen to be doing their work. But that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. In a sense, bail no, yeah, the bail now pay yet some weapon be. Chairman.
Yeah.
Chairman Mpuntuo was seen for the first one. Was earlier this year.
2 weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, because the amount involved was quite high. If not for, I think, Brian Champion, right? Who had to come in to salvage the situation. It would have been worse for him. He got sick and all. So the prosecutors at times they try and make it so difficult for you to even get the bail conditions that have been given by the court. But that notwithstanding, no, bail is at the discretion of the court. It's a judge who decides on the bail conditions. So if you're not happy with the conditions that have been given, you can apply for a variation or you can appeal. You can appeal. So about the issue of the bail, there is a very dicey. You have to be able to convince the judge. You just don't go and tell the judge say you want bail. Why should the judge give you bail? Convince the judge. The judges are human beings. Yeah. Convince him or her. Say, my lord, my lady, I believe my clients will be able to show up in court based on these grounds. Now, if your client is maybe a Chinese man, Chinese, no chakas and no command the bill just like that now. A bad thing, Accra. So that's why at times you may if you are sitting outside, they may think say, they are trying to be the courts are trying to be hard, but it's all about how to convince the court why your client should be giving bail for him or her to show up in court on any time that the case is called. Simple.
Okay, and cases are NDC are by or pursue. I involve a MPP from Bimono. Do you think, sir, courts need big decisions or their banner? I the accused persons found, especially now, for example, I brought your case, no. Utie and someone judge in the car, and I quiet in the fast one. Ghana Bar Association president cry a condemned judge, no. In a Bronx case for quoting Idi Amin. Me pacho judiciary no will be so very set, no. One say pray a man for no enya confidence our judiciary mono. Kwan we necessary judiciary na emra no kura no a ebo man ho ban no ye de fa so judge for na lawyer for justices kwan ben so specifically na emra kwan a esese ye de accused persons FM in you can say in trying cases trial because we was say me da pam bebu mi den ni pa ni nimu no wata me e de ade tuntuma katam ti ma wura kam e ma ko se dan bi mu me pa che o council wadaroma sa eniama we no enye ni pa fa hodie na aban yi ene ne nkrofo etieti aso all in the name of prosecuting these people.
What to be 101.3?
The way we also do our politics in Soka, it's like witch hunting. Not that it's witch hunting. We bar. Any say.
Okay.
Rambo style.
That is the word.
Rambo style. I remember when Ken Oforiatta left Ghana. They went to his house, ransacked the house. Former
governor of the Bank of
Ghana.
Yeah.
They ransacked the house. But that shouldn't be the case. These are high-profile individuals. I don't think if you invite Dr. Addison to your office for interrogation, he's going to deny. He's going to decline the invitation. No. He may say, okay, maybe this time I may not be able to show up at this time, but I'll come at this time with my lawyer. You don't go there with Rambo style as if they are armed robbers with guns, with national security, with military officers. This is a case that can be handled solely by the police. As if they have guns in their house. It's not good for our democracy. To be honest, it is not a good thing for our and they will come and they will make it seem say Idi Amin, as you said, Pinochet, Noriega, these revolutionaries for you. It shouldn't be we shouldn't entertain that in our democracy. We have procedure for charging somebody to court. If the person is not showing up, then you can go and arrest that person with force. And even with the force component, there should be limited. There shouldn't be outrageous force. There should be limited force. You can't just go and put a gun on somebody's head and say that you're arresting you. You do it with dignity. Until with this Rambo style, it's not a good thing for us. You see, it will also give us the different perception. Say, MPP so bad. they may also try and revenge. But that shouldn't be the case. We should leave everything to God. As you said, Nyamisa,
and you know, in this case, what is the Ghana Bar Association doing about Rambo style of arrest? What
can a Ghana Bar Association do? They only write legal opinions and their how they feel and criticize the government. But you see, a government in power is so powerful. No doubt about that. A government in power. Yes, the government has virtually every state institution under him. Especially, of course, not with the judiciary, other media, but the state apparatus. If you have it, you can use it to do anything that you want. But it should be within the law. It's as simple as that. But we don't make it seem that way. What happened to Dr. Addison? Also embarrassing. They took out his electrical gadget. Say
when you cry, there are two TVs.
A connected Charlie, it's not a good thing.
It's very bad.
It's very, very, very bad. It is very, very, very bad. You see, I know the way people if you are a former political appointee, because you don't know what they are cooking for you.
But lawyer me bow. Mremu say you accuse you of wrongdoing na you be fa wakwa. Wamo be fa no. Esu wamo provide identity. Because in most of these instances, Wamo say face masks.
You don't even see them with AK-47 rifles. You see, with these people, with these high profile people, you can just invite them.
Want to be 101.3.
Caution them and later charge them. Simple. Like with all other accused persons or suspects. That's it. It's okay. But you see, because they are members of the previous government, they'll make it seem as if, say, these people there, maybe if they don't go in that Rambo style way now, it's going to money. I don't money in some political backing be. That shouldn't be the case. Normal person, is that how they go and arrest a normal person? But somebody, a former governor, regardless of his political affiliation, you don't arrest him or you don't go to his house like that. The law doesn't say you should go and arrest someone in that way. You invite the person, you get the person with criminal summons for court. Simple. You charge him, caution him, you charge him, caution him, do your investigation. If you think the investigation is so good for a criminal trial, then you charge him directly for court. Simple. But you see, as I said, the word politics comes in. If it was NDC person, then and if that person has committed an offense allegedly, I don't think they'll do it that same way. But on the other side, you see how they'll go and arrest him.
First time Rambo style. So now the boys are max. What is that?
Let Sami Jemfi get into a problem. I don't think they'll give him that same treatment. Even if it is true, they won't give him that same treatment. So that is the problem that we have in our country. We politicize virtually everything, and it is not going on well for our country. That Rambo style of arrest is not good. If I said Kennedy Kenofurata, if he is sick, he is sick. Investigate and find out if indeed it is true. But to make it seem, say, Papa no, person Bebano, it's another whole thing. If the person, other than a woman, Bakuna, no, Maslog, other than
Tamakulu.
But that one is on a low key.
Yeah.
Onuka he has been sentenced.
Yeah.
Convicted and sentenced.
So the among coaching number. But no crowd here, what mom tries one coaching number. Woman in a bar. Attorney General be file nolly prosecute.
No, you're convicting him.
I am
To be 101.3.
You're convicted, we are no.
Unless you appeal.
Oh, okay.
you're convicted there. You unless you appeal.
That's what made me appeal. I appeal and now I call file it. No only prosecute. Anna. Say possible.
And then down there.
I don't know what the amount man one kawa or the one tinawa. Was pass what be bar. Attend general, you be the any more yes chemists be about one more appeal and one na one filing no only prosecute party. What do you uncle?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I think so. Says Obama was yeah. Okay. I think one of the MPP sympathizers there. Yeah, you see, and you know near air corner, maybe who say reset we party I'm a boy. Seriously, but lawyer, you didn't come on. You see, I fear a woman. What are you expecting from a year government with regards to a year the betterment of the judiciary 2026?
Simple. I want the government to listen to the judges, provide for them all their needs so that they can work harder for the good of Ghana.
Simple and short.
Because if you provide for them, that's when they're able to work. Provide for them whatever that they want, whatever that they need, so that they can work for the good of Ghana. Simple.
Final message from a texter. I'll say, we want to say MPP are too soft when it comes to governance with regards to prosecuting criminal cases. NDC appointees in there involved. Do you see?
Right, because you
see same thing.
Yes, because you see, NPP it's a party that believes in the rule of law, and it's as they also say, the rules of justice grind slowly. So we will take our time and do it well, so that there wouldn't be any loopholes for somebody to take advantage of it on appeal. When you want to do a proper case, brother, you have to take your time. If the client tries to put pressure on you, say, "Oh, lawyer, case didn't check it," then that's that kind of patience. You can give him his brief. Because if you want to do a very good case, my brother, because it's not just your case, you have to do proper research. Because don't forget, that person, the other side, also has lawyers or lawyer. Everybody wants to win the case, so you don't just do it shabbily and let go just because you want people to say you are prosecuting the cases. We are talking about quality over quantity.
Okay.
Substance over form. So NBP will take our time. We'll do it well, so that there won't be any problem. But we know.
I see. Councilman, you're not to see a tone suffer or buy. Nyamisha. Na won pejao.
Amen.
Me pemu no hia o ebesan so aton safro na ya to ankomane so.
Sure.
Nyamisha pa.
Thank you.
Entino me ba jotena asema me. Entino abusua ya de nkomane besi ase ye ne eye lawyer Victor Owusu na ye ne de nkomo no oye a private legal practitioner. Atoya mantemu ase na oye na dwuma. Entino o hia ne services I just contact me. Contact me. Memo enya no na one no etuana mo midin Osikani Frimpong Manso yena production team na say Michael Yaro, thank you so much nyame onsha Yaro ya mi emuso wotina eye constitution day entino it is or it will be observed as a public holiday enti nyame aduma Thursday ebehia na yatoa dwumadie no so wotina constitution day
Around that's Friday.
I'm there Friday. Yeah. Really? Oh, now I don't know more yes sir.
Yeah, it's apart from 1st January and Easter area. All the holidays, Say,
okay.
Friday.
Okay.
Friday and a Monday.
Okay.
The face it.
I see. I see.
I'm there 9th.
I'm there 9th.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. And so the 9th, will be observed as a holiday.
So tomorrow we are working tomorrow.
We are working tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much. Ebusia, ya fan komoni nyina no si adombedu me ya ne a wo china ebeba na ya betua adwuma no eso. Stay blessed. Good